Hey guys, I'm here with Amanda Sacci.
Hi, I'm with Homestar Financial.
And I wanted to talk to her today about the
203k renovation loan.
So I'm going to ask you some questions because when I go to houses, we always seem to find one that we fall in love with, but something happens maybe on the inspection or we see it beforehand, and we want to see if we can get it fixed and still buy this house that we fall in love with.
Absolutely. So if you needed some repairs on a home, like say the appraised value was $150,000 and it needs $50,000 in repairs, as long as the home appraises for $200,000, I actually can loan up to that amount. So let's say you find a house in Atlanta and it needs a lot of work. Well, as long as the area supports the value, I can loan you the amount of money on the 203k loan in order to finance the whole thing, the loan to value.
Okay, so if I'm approved to $200,000 and I find a house that's $150,000, as long as once the work is done and it's worth $200,000, I can get a mortgage.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And there's actually two. One is a partial up to $35,000, and then we do a full renovation too, but just nothing structural. You actually can get HVAC, you can get repairs on flooring. There's not really any limits to that on cosmetic. So if it's an ugly house and it needs a lot of work, guess what? We can finance it for you.
Well, that's awesome. So if I find a house that the kitchen is ugly, but it's got some really good bones, so I get this renovation loan and I'm gonna go to Home Depot and I'm gonna pick out my new dream kitchen?
No.
No?
Not
Why?
You have to get a licensed contractor, which we can help you with as well. They have to be licensed to do the general contractor work. You can't go to Home Depot, even though you're good at that and the painting and stuff. But yeah, that's one of the criteria is actually it has to be a licensed contractor in order to do the work. So.
Okay, well, what if I get this loan and I don't have a contractor and they won't come, or how do I do this?
So what we would do is once your loan is approved, you actually would start doing the work after the loan's approved, and you close on the loan. So like let's say you go to closing and you're done, you get the money, you hire the contractor. Well, then in about 2 weeks, you can actually live somewhere else and they'll start the work after the fact of you already closing on your home. That's when the repairs will start.
Okay, so I have to live in the house with no kitchen?
You actually don't. You can get up to 6 months of payments paid for on your mortgage in the actual loan itself, and not live there. You can actually, live somewhere else for 6 months while the renovations are being done. Or you can live there, but you do have to live there. It has to be your house. It can't be an investment property.
All right.
So.
Okay, so I found my house. We're deciding it's about $50,000 worth of work. You gave me a great contractor who's already told us how much it's going to be and all that. How do they know? Like, what kind of checks are in balance? Like, what if they take my money and run? Is there somebody who's telling me it's worth $200,000? I mean, Ashley said
that's
it was.
That's why you need Ashley.
Ashley said it was worth $200,000, but so we're gonna get the appraisal.
Yes, you have to get an appraisal done on it, and this is where she comes into play. Very valuable. You need a realtor. So basically, you would definitely need to see what the comps are in the area and make sure that house has the value. Like if it doesn't have the value to support it, then you can't get it as well as the other criteria. But that's where Miss Ashley would come into play and help you to make sure that you're dumping in the money that's actually approved by a general contractor and everything gets done, in a timely manner. So that's why they need your services.
Thank you. So I'm already in a house and I've been approved for FHA.
Yes.
So this is a renovation loan. Is it in addition to the first FHA loan? Is it just a different loan in general? What's going on?
Yes.
Like, do I have to reapply?
No. So it's actually a FHA loan. It's a part of FHA. So you do still have to meet the criteria for FHA as far as down payment, credit score needs to be 640. It's the same criteria. It's just a different part. Like, hey, there's this house I found. It's so ugly, but I want to get the money to repair it.
Right.
Okay, well, as long as the comps support it, you can get it. You still have to have your own down payment, 3.5% down, 640 credit score, and of course, the subject to has to be appraised for that value.
Okay, so when an appraiser comes in and they tell me that after all my renovations are done, he can see the big picture and tell me that it will be worth such and such value.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'll be lended on.
Correct.
That value.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we can find one. Yeah.
There's lots out there, so go find a, what do you want to call it, a handyman special?
Yes,
the ugliest house.
The handyman special. I think it's a great way to get into a house that you love and the probably area is great, but
you can make it what you want.
Right, and like, what were you saying? Like Joanne?
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna be the next Joanna Gaines of Atlanta, y'all.
There we go. So we're gonna find those houses and make them your home.
So to contact us, I'm Amanda Sacci with Homestar Financial in Cumming, and we'll post some information below. But we're actually, I can be reached online, email, phone at 770-601-4311.
And you can contact me anytime by phone. 770-243-9166. And we'll find your next dream home.
Let's make the community prettier, y'all.
Hey, thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.